windsock looks like it's pretty much right down the runway.
Yep.
There we go, our airspeed's alive. It has a little less horsepower than the 172s, so I'm gonna put that right, top of that cowling right on the horizon. Let's try to get, 75, there you are right there. And then try to find something out on the horizon that you can fly toward to keep you, flying the extended center line of the runway. So there's kind of a little bump in the trees out there. There's like one tree or something way out there that's a little bit higher, or a tower or something. That'll keep us right over the runway.
Our approach, Cessna 140 Mike Alpha is just off Council Bluffs, VFR to Sioux City.
Cessna 140 Mike Alpha, on our approach, squawk is 0237.
0237.
Mike Alpha, traffic alert, traffic 9 o'clock and less than a mile. Bay Beach 99 at 3000, turning northbound.
Traffic in sight, 0 Mike Alpha.
0 Mike Alpha, roger. Your radar contact, 10 miles east of Omaha. Epley, proceed Sioux City. Altitude at your discretion.
Direct to City, altitude our discretion, 0 Mike Alpha.
Cessna 539 Omaha approach, ident Omaha altimeter 303 Mike Alpha. What altitudes did you want for cruise?
4,500, 0 Mike Alpha.
Cessna 0 Mike Alpha, roger. Climb is requested.
Yeah.
Climb is requested, 0 Mike Alpha.
Yeah, we're trying to get up.
230.
Left 230, sub air 45.
There's 45.
Sub-Air 45, contact Omaha Tower 132.1. Good afternoon.
32-1, good afternoon, Sub-Air 45.
Your first town right there.
77, clear visual approach.
That's Missouri Valley, this little dot we were over.
For the visual 1411.
This little first checkpoint we had.
Omaha approach, Cessna 140 Mike Alpha. I'd like to temporarily leave the frequency to contact flight service.
Cessna 0 Mike Alpha, frequency change approved.
Columbus radio, Cessna 140 Mike Alpha.
Cessna 140 Mike Alpha, Columbus radio, go ahead.
0 Mike Alpha would like to open flight plan. We were off at 2050 Zulu.
0 Mike Alpha, roger. VFR flight plan activated. Off of Council Bluff at that time. Be advised, airmen in effect for icing conditions near climb out. Moderate ice between the freezing level, flight level 200. Freezing level approximately 8 to 12,000 feet. Additional air meds in effect for your destination for low-level wind shear potential. Advise you require additional details. For additional in-route weather, contact FlightWatch 122.0. Pilot weather reports are requested. And the current Blair altimeter is 303, over.
Omaha approach, Cessna 140 Mike Alpha is back on the frequency.
Cessna 140 Mike Alpha, Omaha approach, roger. Zero Mike Alpha, contact the Minneapolis Center, correction, make that Sioux City approach to 124.6.
0 Mike Alpha. Sioux City approach, Cessna 140 Mike Alpha is level at 4,500.
Cessna 0 Mike Alpha, Sioux City approach. Sioux City altimeter is 30.
Inbound Sioux City, 0 Mike Alpha.
Cessna 0 Mike Alpha, roger, enter left downwind runway 17.
Left downwind 17, 0 Mike Alpha.
we got the weather. The altimeter was 3029er. Heading indicator, we can check that. And then before landing checklist, we could do some of those seat belts. Look like mixture-rich carburetor heat as required in our landing light. Landing light's a good thing to turn on when we're getting within 10 miles of the airport. And we are 200 at 21. So the winds have picked up. Yeah, good, and we're coming down. We got 300 feet to go, and we'll be at pattern altitude. Yep. And then we can kind of parallel runway 17 on the downwind.
Sioux City Tower, Cessna 140 Mike Alpha.
Cessna 0 Mike Alpha, do you want runway 13 or 17? The wind is 180.
7.
Cessna 0 Mike Alpha, roger, thanks. Runway 17 clear.
Wind 17, 0 Mike Alpha.
Because we got a pretty strong tailwind.
Yep.
Nice and smooth. When you make those corrections, just stay with it. This looks good. And we're flaps 20, we'll just stay right here. Okay. This looks nice and stabilized. A little bit of aileron to the left. There you go, we're right back on the center line. Back to neutral on the ailerons. There, now slowly, just slowly start reducing your power. Just kind of keep this pitch attitude and just slowly reduce the power. Now increase your back pressure just a little bit. Reducing the power, increasing the back pressure, reducing the power. And throttle all the way to idle.
Yep.
Good. And let's
turn left next taxiway, then contact ground point 9er.
That's the first.
Sioux City Airport information, Gulf current, altimeter 3024.
City ground, Cessna 140 Mike Alpha is on the ramp, ready to taxi VFR to Omaha.
November 140 Mike Alpha, Sioux City ground, runway 17, taxi to the I missed it, wind 170 at 15, altimeter 3023.
Alright, here we go.
Alright. Got full power, engine instruments, look good. Got a 1-9er switch, a little bit of a bright crosswind here. Okay, climbing out at 75 to 80.
Yep.
And then normally we get about 500 feet and then we could make our turn. And
500. That's affirmative.
So 48 miles to go. We're
right
on course.
On course to Fremont, altitude to pilot's discretion. You're landing at the airport or the
on course to Omaha.
hospital there.
Miles to go.
Mike Alpha, radar contact 3 miles east of Tacoma Airport. altimeter 3033. Contact 3 miles east of Tacoma Airport. altimeter 3033.
Has information Papa would like to do touch and go at Epley and direct to Council Bluffs.
Sister Mike Alpha, you wanted to touch and go where?
Epley.
Sister Mike Alpha, roger. Proceed straight into runway 14 left for touch and go.
14 left for touch and go, 0 Mike Alpha.
Cessna 0 Mike Alpha, contact Omaha Tower 132.1.
Omaha Tower 132.1, 0 Tower Cessna 140 Mike Alpha is at 3000.
Cessna 0 Mike Alpha, Omaha Tower 190.11, 181.
Cleared 14 left.
Cessna 0 Mike Alpha, after the opportunity, proceed into direct Council Bluffs.
Affirmative, direct Council Bluffs.
Affirmative.
You can see both the parallel runways heading off to the southeast now.
Yeah.
Power in there if we need to, because we got a pretty good wind ahead of us. Because now we're all 4 red, so let's add a little bit of power. And let's kind of maintain this airspeed 80.
Omaha Tower 844 UP, left base for 14
so
left.
Just kind of stay right on the center line and expect we're going to have a crosswind from the right. So we're going to eventually need aileron to the right and left rudder. There you go, we're just crossed over the threshold, so just keep coming down there. As our airspeed is 80. Look all the way down at the end. Yep, just like you're doing. Just gradually reduce the power. Keep looking all the way down to the end. I think we're still just a little bit high. Hold it off, hold it off. Oh. There you go. We'll bring the flaps to 0. Your flaps all the way up.
Yep.
Alright. Carburetor heat cold.
Yep.
And let's keep the aileron to the right because we know we had a crosswind from the right. Push your carburetor heat cold. Yep. Now we're going to go full power. Yep, keep that ailerons to the right because we got that right crosswind. Airspeed, there's 60. Let it build to 75.
Falcon 4 unit from Papa, left on Mike, ground point out.
And we go to the CTAF here, 22. Keep heading for the airport. Yeah.
Council's traffic Cessna 0 Mike Alpha is 2 miles to the west, overflying midfield, entering downwind for runway 18.
We can't really see what we're descending into. So we got flaps at 20, that looks good.
Council's traffic Cessna 0 Mike Alpha is on final runway 18, Council Bluffs.
How's our airspeed? 70. We don't really want to get any slower than 70 kind of on final. We'll just kind of keep it at 70, so. The Pappy's still telling us. Lights, we didn't turn our lights on. Alright. Now you don't want to steer where the landing light's at, so you always want to kind of look all the way down to the end of the runway. That's how you can best judge your height. Just keep looking all the way down to the end. Still a little bit high, we're still a little bit high. There, now keep your flare coming. Flare, flare, flare. Power all the way to idle. Pull it all the way to idle. There you go. I know it's a pain without the lights, trying to hold the red lights.
Yeah.
So just taxi straight ahead on the center line, and eventually we'll see the yellow taxiway stripe start.